back. Good take on Chipper though. He was really disrupting this team, and they really needed to kill him, getting a pretty good farm just from killing heroes, to be honest. But once again, we see Forsaken Archer just up at that top lane, just with Glacius, just farming out a storm, and they really need to do something about that. They can't just let her free farm the entire time, as we actually do see them coming in to support this tower. But just in for and Hellbringer, here comes Plague Rider as well. She's really getting that dominated farm, obviously, 308 gold per minute. Way higher than anyone on the Legion team. Highest on the Legion team is Wretched Hag at 230. So they really need to do something with Forsaken Archer. She's really going to become a problem. Sandwraith only at around 200 gold per minute. He's really not getting a good farm. We actually see him get another death down at the bottom. 4 heroes coming in from the Hellborn side, and the combination between Pharaoh and Chipper again is becoming so powerful. Pharaoh just using those mummies and Chipper just laying that ult on someone. There's no getting around that. You literally have to wait until Pharaoh's mummies end, and you're just taking the damage from that the ultimate the whole time.
Yeah, definitely. And it always seems that the synergy of this Hellborn team is so much greater than the synergy, if any, this L1 team has. And as you said, that Pharaoh is a perfect complement to Chipper. You trap them in his ultimate, you trap them so you can land easy rockets. You've got Forsaken Archer who can land their ultimate easily and can even follow up with a crippling volley to stun them in place even longer. It's a sort of a no escape scenario. If you get ganked by the team and Pharaoh gets you, you're basically going to be a goner. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing your team can do about it. Because this.
Oh, sorry, great job by the Hellborn team up there too, getting 2 kills, getting Forsaken Archer a kill, and Pharaoh using another great ultimate. He's really just, as much as Chipper is dominating this game, Pharaoh is really dominating this game just by setting up everything. He's doing a great job roaming around and just setting up kills for everyone, and like you were saying, the synergy from this team, the Legion team, obviously a lot of synergy with their ultimates, the Plague Rider ultimate, the Witch Slayer, or I'm sorry, the Wretched Hag ultimate and the Hellbringer ultimate, very powerful together. But that's only when they have their ultimate. The Hellborn team just has a lot more synergy just by themselves using their regular skills. As we see Sandwraith porting in towards Glacius, looks like he's going to be trying to take him down. Probably not the best option, though. I guess they got help. They got a lot of support coming, though. Chipper really needs to get out of here. He's in a bad spot right now. Looks like he might be able to get out. Looks like he's going to try and get this kill on Wretched Hag. Not a very good decision. He's might be getting taken down now. Yeah, he will go down. He shouldn't have turned around and tried to kill him. He really, if he would have ran, I think he would have made it out, but instead he tried to turn around and attack Wretched Hag, didn't get the kill, and ended up dying for it. Hellborn team taking a tower top, Forsaken Archer getting that tower kill, just more good things for her. She's doing really well this game, doing a great farm, and it looks like she is going to become a force to be reckoned with in this game, and looks like she's going for a Shrunken Head first. A very good pickup by her. Obviously a lot of magic damage coming out from this Legion team. It's going to make her really dangerous, and obviously Shrunken Head just a great all-around item, gives her that life, gives her a lot more auto-attack damage, and it'll really help them out in those team kind of fights.
Yeah, definitely true, and the main, what I find the main advantage of having a Shrunken Head early as opposed to farming it later in the game is that the fact that in a few minutes she's going to have that low cooldown on that Shrunken Head. I mean, yes, the duration of the effect will be smaller, but she's going to be able to use it in every team fight. The first time you use it, the cooldown is still 80 seconds. It's not that much, but it's still a decent amount, and you need some time to activate it a few times to really reduce that cooldown, and that's something that really can provide you with a decent amount of with a decent bonus, especially when you've got more team fights coming your way. And with a Wretched Hag that jumps around a lot, and an Amphora that jumps around a lot, it's definitely going to be an advantage for the team.
Absolutely, and she's really the person on that team that needs to stay alive the most. Obviously, Pharaoh with some natural tankiness, and even Chipper, he has those missiles to stop people. And actually, we see some initiation going down bottom. Looks like they might be able to start a team fight. Most of the lead Hellborn players managing to run away. Looks like Chipper as well is coming down to support the team. Glacius might get caught here. Yeah, he will get caught, but obviously not the worst thing could happen, unfortunately, for Glacius players everywhere.
Well, Glacius is sort of that hero that I always joke about this, but if you're playing Glacius and you're not dying, you're probably not doing a good job. Because it seems to be that every game you watch, it's Glacius that somehow always ends up dying, and it's not that strange.
Yeah, and Pharaoh ultimating it, and once again, just the chipper devastation of this team. Flagrant dropping his ult, doing quite a bit of damage to the heroes, but not nearly enough. Not as much as that chipper. And looks like they will chase these heroes, and Plague Rider is most likely going to go down if Chipper can pick up some life. Oh, one more auto attack, and he does get him. Hellbringer using his ult really late, just trying to save himself. I don't think it's going to help, though he will go down to this Forsaken Archer. So very well done by the Hellborn team, getting 4 kills in return for no one. I mean, Glacius dying earlier, but he really didn't have any part of that team fight. So very good job by them, just chasing down heroes. Pharaoh, obviously, they took 2 heroes out instantly with just Pharaoh trapped 2 people perfectly, and Chipper just dropped the ult, and they both just died instantly, and there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, agreed. You know, especially in this game, it should be, you know, a giant factor in most games, but especially in this game, positioning is what the Legion team should really be worrying about.
And Plague Rider porting in, that was a poor decision by him, but he will get taken out. Looks like a couple of supports are going to go down on the Hellborn team unless they can get away. Looks like Pharaoh might be able to get away. Very good job by him. Forsaken Archer still chasing with her Shrunken Head activated. She's going to take down Nymph for us, so another great take by them. Wretched Hag taking out Pharaoh eventually in the process, so well done by her chasing him down, but still just real domination by the Hellborn team. Obviously, that Forsaken Archer is just so strong right now. 135 damage plus that magic immunity, and I mean, the only person with more health than her in the game is Sandwraith. Sandwraith was nowhere near that fight. I mean, right now he's only got a Helm of the Black Legion and Steam Boots, so not the greatest farm, obviously, for him. He's only got 194 gold per minute, whereas Forsaken Archer has 377, so really approaching that 400 gold per minute mark. And like I said at the beginning of the game, obviously, if Sandwraith and Forsaken Archer get the same amount of farm and same amount of levels, Sandwraith will beat her any day of the week, but Forsaken Archer really doing a good job of getting that dominating farm and really moving around the map and getting farm wherever she can.
Agreed. Now, the interesting thing is that Helm of the Black Legion on Sandwraith, it is a good item, but if you look at what he's up against, he's taking a lot of crowd control, you know, slows, stuns, and he's taking a lot of magic damage, and that Helm of the Black Legion is not helping him any, so he's not able to do too much in teamfights because of all those stuns, the holds, the mini stuns, the slows. He has no way to escape from those, so even if he does get into a team fight, if the enemy team Hellborn plays it smart, he's not going to be able to do anything.
Yeah, it looks like the Legion team looking to initiate right here, but the Hellborn team doing a good job backing. Plague Rider was invisible there, but he didn't have a chance to get off his ultimate on a lot of people, so well done by the Hellborn team spreading out. I would have honestly liked to see Sandwraith get a Shrunken Head against this team. Obviously, like you said, there was so much CC and so much ability to just disable heroes for long amounts of time. And like I said, Shrunken Head not a bad damage giving item either. And obviously, Sandwraith needs, you know, tanky kind of damage DPS items. And obviously, Shrunken Head one of those items. It really wouldn't have been a bad idea for him to go for that instead of the Helm of the Black Legion.
Agreed. I mean, yes, the Helm of the Black Legion does give you, I think, 300 HP, and that's really nice, but unfortunately it doesn't prevent too much damage at this point, and Shaman's Headdress or even just Mystic Vestment, they're gonna definitely prevent so much damage from being dealt to him, and that Shrunken Head would have made him
it would have been a good decision for him to get something else, and we see Chipper actually getting a smackdown down there. Well done by him. And I'm messing with my stuff real quick, but yeah, good job by the Hellborn team. Actually, Hellborn dropping his ultimate, getting Pharaoh really low, but looks like he's going to be able to get out of there. Not much follow-up. Oh, here comes Nymphora, though. Great stun by her. Managed to catch Pharaoh, but Chipper using his ultimate to block him off. Looks like Pharaoh might still get away, and well done by his team supporting him, managing to get him out of there. Hellbringer sneaking away with about 100 life. Chipper missing a few rockets, unfortunately, but looks like Hellbringer might be able to get away unless Chipper can hit this rocket, and come on. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Looking for him to turn down, but he managed to keep going straight, and well done by Hellbringer juking out those rockets and getting out of there. But once again, the counter initiation from Hellborn team is really just dominating the Legion team, to be honest. The Legion team tries to do things, and they try to kind of initiate on them and get their ultimates off, but it really doesn't work because as soon as someone drops their ultimate, you know, either Pharaoh or Chipper comes in and really just disrupts everything they're doing.
Yeah, the Hellborn team's teamfight presence is so much larger than the Legion team. Did I just say it right?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So the Legion team is going to have to find a way to force an advantage before they go into a team fight, either by picking someone off or by making sure that they have a greater number.
Yeah, and we see a couple of Legion players going down. Looks like Pharaoh's going to go down too as well, and possibly Glacius. But yeah, I don't know if this tower's in deny range. Hellborn picking up another kill, and well done by them. Glacius actually got out, so 2-for-1 trade. Pharaoh's obviously living life on the edge for quite a while. They're really diving on top of people, but that's really what he needs to do, and he's doing a good job of it. And you know that's bound to cause you a couple deaths. So still well done by the Hellborn team. Good job by the Legion team getting that pick, though. Pharaoh really needed to be killed for diving that much.
Well, if you look at his stats, I mean, he's got 1 kill, 4 deaths, and 12 assists. That means that every time he goes in and dies, he actually manages to get his team 3 kills. Those are very, very decent stats, and if that's going to get you killed, if that's going to net you 3 kills in the enemy team, then just dive in there and just do it, because it's going to win your team the game, and that's exactly what he's doing for them.
Yeah, he's really managed to be that kind of crowd control kind of player, and obviously setting up a ton of kills, especially for Chipper, who is 14-3, just a great score, and a great hero to have that score on. Obviously, if Pharaoh was 14-3, it wouldn't be as effective as Chipper 14-3, to be honest. Pharaoh, obviously, a great hero, but I like to see Chipper with that Staff the Master. He just picked that up. It's a great pickup for him, and adding to the more disruption of the Legion AoE, just having that slow attached to his ult is going to be extremely good for the Hellborn team.
Definitely.
Let's see. Let's check some items. I haven't really checked items in a while. Hellbringer looks like he's going for that Restoration Stone, picking up a Great Arcana. I can't really see him getting a Hellflower. Well, I guess he could be getting a Harkon's Blade, but I don't see really the point of that. But Sandwraith still sitting on those same items. The Helm of the Black Legion and Steam Boots doesn't look like... it looks like he's going for a mock. He's got about 2,400 gold on him, so I can't imagine he's buying anything else. I don't know if that's the best item for him right now. They really need kind of a DPS kind of carry, and it's a little bit late to be getting just that 60 magic damage. And obviously he's still a little bit of a ways off of that, only 232 gold per minute, so... I'd like to see him go for something better during the interim of just trying to go straight for Maka Brilliance. He's going to be able to pick off those support heroes like Glacius and Voodoo Jester relatively fast, but that's not what they need to do.
Agreed. It definitely isn't. They need to find a way to make sure that when this Sandwraith goes into battle, he is going to kill and kill and kill and actually be able to get out before he gets killed. And if they can't do that, if they can't overcome this Pharaoh Chipper,